What's good, YouTube? Look at who we got up the bat once again. This guy right here, R. Kelly. The dude that seemed like he can't never get enough. Man, bro, they done stuck it to you big this time, my dude. Like, they got you with, like, what, 10 counts? They got you with a whole 10 counts that each count can carry anywhere from 3 to 7 years. So, y'all do the math. At your minimum, if they book you with all 10 counts, at the minimum at 3 years. We're talking 30 years at your age, bro. That's a lot. Not saying they're gonna book you with all 10, but I'm just saying roughly just in case they do, they say they got 10 counts. I don't know. I don't work for y'all systems. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if these shits play itself out like the way they want this shit to play out, they gonna do the same way they did OJ. I mean, you see how they did OJ. They I think they knew OJ did it. But some kind of way through the little bullshit that they go through with this underground secret society bullshit, like he ended up scaving that unscathed. He went unscathed through that situation. Yeah, all right, I knocked off my wife, and yeah, I know how the story went with OJ. Knocks off his wife. I don't know what happened. Long story short, he get acquitted, didn't go to jail. Everything was perfectly fine. Couple years down the line, dude go broke for spending all these monies on these lawyers, and just for the simple fact OJ was a legend. The nigga had good paraphernalia. He had around town that paintings and all that, and all his personal stuff that he went and stole back, and they gave this dude damn near life for some theft shit. See, they don't book you on then, cause at that point in time, I figured they still could use OJ for. I don't know why they did what they did with him and let him be acquitted the first time, but he walked through that murder charge unscathed, didn't get no time, blah blah blah. But you get all the time in the world for stealing your own material back, even though it still is theft. But they give you damn near life, yo, for stealing your own shit back. That's because they wanted to give you life the first time. But they choose not to give you life the first time. So they waited until you make the dumbest move ever by trying to steal your own shit back to give you life. Okay, now we fast forward to R. Kelly. Same situation, just different charges. You danced around that whole shit back in the 90s with you and this little girl, with you pissing on this little girl, and got tapes everywhere, and you going to court blaming it all on your brother and all that, and messing around with 14, 15, and this is what you was known for back then. But you going to court going through them shits unscathed. Like don't like them charges didn't even matter to him. Like they had actual video of this dude, but all of a sudden, nah, that's not R. Kelly. Unscathed. He went through that once again unscathed. But here it is again, 10 years, 20 years down the line. Well, mysteriously, we got 10 more people with R. Kelly and some kind of tape once again. But see, this is where they fry you at. I mean, they should have fried you the first time you didn't get fried. So this is what they do. It still uses you. Let you think you this invincible God to run around and molest little girls and have his way with little girls, and they had you believing this until they don't need you no more. You know that's what they say about the devil. Once the devil's done with you, he trades you in for some better material. And I guess this is what the industry is done with you right about now. So what they do, they replace you. You're being replaced. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have to go sit and do your time, and then they wait and do the same. Look at Bill Cosby. I mean, I can go on and on with the black people. You see what I'm saying? They make examples out of us. I mean, everybody else, they try to work with the problem. They make examples out of us. They'll work with any other race. I mean, call it what you want to call it, but they make examples out of us. He did not do none of what the fuck they said these people did, but goddamn, it was 40 years prior. But at the end of the day, I guess it works out that way in their eyesight. So, and Bill, guess what Bill at right now? Doing jail time, yeah. Unscathed his whole life until he becomes a senior fucking citizen for them to try to sit him down and give him natural born life. Not making one crime no better than the other, not making one individual no better than the other. I'm just using these shits for an example on how they do us. And they have been doing this to us. Yeah, I look at it like this, yo. Y'all pay attention. If they don't kill you off, they send you to jail. If you mean anything out here. If you don't mean nothing, if you're not worth nothing, they let you run amok, and eventually you'll kill yourself, or you end up going to jail on your own. But if you're out there in this media world and out here in this entertainment field of sports, they have a lot of control over your life and the things you do. It's a whole nother video because this video was based on R. Kelly. But I was just wanting to make this video just to let people know. You see how they let you get away with this shit for so many years. For so many years. R. Kelly has been getting away with playing with kids for so many years. Until they don't need you no more. And all these years that you've been playing with these little kids, now this shit come back to bite you in your ass. Yeah, granted, they said the dude turned himself in the Chicago police. And then I guess they posted bail because I know that one time I checked, he had a 0 bail. I go back, check again. Then I look again. They said R. Kelly was released on $1 million bail. I mean, yeah, but you're going to have to deal with this too. I mean, bail don't mean you free. Bail just mean you get to come home and say you got to deal with this court situation. That's all this is, yo. I mean, unless you won't flee the country like the rest of these people do when they get hot. I mean, that's what they do. See, the industry is wicked. Yo, the devil, that's like the devil's playground. I'm not going to lie. The entertainment field and the sports, even down to sports. I don't think the Super Bowl is real no more. I don't think nothing. It's like we live in a Matrix type world, red pill, blue pill type shit. I mean, red pill, blue pill type shit. Like, and it's wicked. It's wicked. I mean, and it's not like it's getting no better. This shit is on a downward spiral, and we out of control, going downhill at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Out of control, no brakes. We just rolling. It's like the world don't have no rules no more. It's like it is what it is. We see things. It's like we look at shit now and see shit wrong, but won't question it being wrong. You accept wrong shit as being wrong and move on. But that's where we go wrong. That's where we go wrong with our kids. You can't see people doing wrong and not question them for doing wrong. That was my purpose of doing a lot of these videos. People take it as hate. I'm far from a hater because I'm perfectly fine over here doing me. Have a pretty good job, beautiful family. I don't have no gripes over here. So I don't hate on the next person. I mean, that's the last thing I do is sit over here and make videos hate. I didn't make no video hating on R. Kelly. I don't know R. Kelly personally to hate on him. I hate on your actions. You out here fucking with little kids is a fucking sin. You need to go to jail. Don't know you personally. I like your music. That was the only thing I did know about you, bro. You made decent music. Your music was hits. Your music was bangers. I mean, it produced a lot of happy energy out here at one point in time. I mean, everybody danced to your shit. But be at the end of the day, when you wrong, you dead fucking wrong. I mean, you're dead wrong right now. And this is the time you're dead wrong and you got to go deal with your time. You got to go lay it down. Hey, maybe you can make some great music from jail. I mean, don't nobody know. But, bro, you should have been in jail. I mean, at the end of the day, before you get the nerve and think you can run like a lot of these, I mean, I don't have to call no names. Y'all know. They get hot. First place they want to go is to Africa or somewhere where they can't be indicted back to the United States, extradited back. Come on. Because that's what everybody thought R. Kelly was going to do. Everybody thought R. Kelly was going to flee. But he ended up turning himself in. I mean, at the end of the day, this dude know he wrong. He know he wrong. When that dude got off that bus and people was asking him, I know y'all seen the video. When he got off that bus, and paparazzi and all them cameras and flashes and shit, and they asking this dude, do you have anything to say to your fans? And what can you say to your fans, yo, when has been allegations that's been bringing upon you for years? Just as well as we know you for good music, we know you for being a pervert, a child molester. That's what we know you for. Along with great music, you're a creep. Along with great music, you're a perv. I mean, they got places for people like you. Sad part about it, the place they got for you don't like people like you. You going to jail on charges like that is not where you want to be. Especially when it comes to messing with little kids. Them grown-ass men behind that wall got kids they trying to come home to. And they leaving their kids and creeps out here in the street like you. Selling fairy tale dreams over a music deal that you probably couldn't even get them then. So you get what you get, B. It's Got Pip. I'm out, y'all.